Welcome back to PyeongChang. In the years after World War II, the Korean peninsula was divided at the 38th parallel, with the Soviets controlling the north and the United States backing the south. On June 25, 1950, communist forces from the north invaded South Korea, setting off the Korean War. 10 days later, American troops were on the ground fighting. Among them, a future congressman and presidential candidate. In our Sunday Spotlight, Tom Brokaw catches up with an old friend still living with the memories of what happened here in Korea some 65 years ago.
But the mandarins are wonderful.
He is 90 now and spends his days in his orange and olive groves in Northern California. A Stanford man with a law degree, a maverick's reputation, and a chest full of medals. How he got here is an American saga of the second half of the 20th century. Pete McCloskey was a little-known lawyer when he upset Shirley Temple Black for a California congressional seat, and then challenged Richard Nixon for the GOP presidential nomination. Who was this brash newcomer, a Republican, who hated the Vietnam War? McCloskey learned about war the hard way, in Korea, becoming a Marine officer before the war began.
We wanted to be like the greatest generation, and so we didn't think we were going to go to war, and suddenly the war starts, and somehow they thought we knew something, and I don't think any of us reserves who went over there as replacements weren't proud.
Were you prepared for what you saw once you hit the ground?
No. You feel very humble, and you just hope that it isn't a matter of courage. It's a matter of not wanting other Marines to see that you're incompetent or scared to death. All of these guys were killed or wounded.
McCloskey and his college pals were thrown into a war that was face-to-face combat against hordes of North Koreans and Chinese in brutal conditions. None so brutal as the day 20 Marines were ordered to take a steep hill held by 200 enemy troops.
Out of a sudden comes this hail of hand grenades, bumpity, 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 bump. We finally got within 30 yards and fixed bayonets and charged the trench, and I get there first, and the guy jumps out with a bayonet, and from the hill, and 500 yards away, they saw me throw him over my head, a bayonet. And I looked down in this trench, and I'm looking into the faces of maybe a dozen kids.
That moment, when you had to unload your automatic weapon on all those kids who were trying to get you with their hand grenades, has it ever left you?
It did for some years. About 10, 20 years ago, I started having these dreams about looking down and because these faces, they were all fearful. Here they are, they got these wicked bastards full of grenades, and here I am with an automatic weapon. They're helpless. They couldn't do a thing. They're scared. And the fear in those faces just stayed with me.
Those face-to-face, kill or be killed experiences so haunted him, McCloskey went to Pyongyang in 2014 and found a North Korean general who had fought in the same battles. The North Korean was wary until...
I said, how about Yanggu? Oh, yeah. Eyes light up. He was wounded there. And I said, so was I. We finally embraced, stepped back and saluted each other. In our last words, we agreed that we didn't want our grandchildren ever fighting in another war. I just hope they didn't behead him for talking with me after I left.
McCloskey's bravery in Korea earned him the Navy Cross and Silver Star, two of the highest commendations. The hills around his farm echo those of the Korean Peninsula, even sharing the same latitude, the 38th parallel.
Do you think we can resolve the standoff between the United States and North Korea in a way that is short of war?
I think if we will stand back and let the North Koreans and the South Koreans talk, because they're all one country. They want to reunite their country.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.